behalf of all the members of the County Gold Vehicle Owners Club.
Anyway. No, you can go down there and just back her in, and you can go into the clubhouse then, and you get your registration and your goodie bag and all that.
We're getting rid of those feet. We'll leave that for You got the yellow card already, did you?
I got the yellow card. If I get the red one now, I'm gone.
You're gone. Who's refereeing today, anyway?
Oh, Jimmy McManus.
Jimmy, are you on, Mike? Are you? And listen, what kind of hooligans are you looking for today?
Oh, for Jesus' sake. Anyone that supports me.
That's it. Do you reckon they'll go all the way?
It's very, very hard to know at this stage.
I don't know. Hard to know.
Very, very hard to know. Like it's, they didn't play well the last day and won, you know.
Yeah. You
So
never know.
you wouldn't know.
The biggest shock was yesterday with Mayo and Westmeath. Westmeath beating Mayo yesterday. That's out all, yeah.
What motor is that?
It's 1933 Essex Terraplane.
Fine, yeah. What engine's in it?
It's 2.5 litre, 16.9 horsepower.
I always say we're a classic car, there's always a classy board. Classic girl, isn't that right? You're ready for your morning spin.
Indeed, yes, yeah.
Come on down, look.
Thank you.
That'll do it. How to demolish that escort. Good morning.
Good morning.
Gorgeous morning, isn't it?
Beautiful,
yes,
fabulous.
absolutely.
Fabulous.
That's a beauty you have with you.
Around?
I said that's a beauty you have with you.
She's nice, yeah, our left hooker, yeah, she's
Yeah,
grand
no.
car. Lovely.
Oh, I was talking about the lady.
Oh, she's nice as
Oh,
well.
so sorry.
Thank you very much.
Sorry about
Thank
that.
you very much.
Swing down there and reverse in there in front of the box hall.
Okay.
Ah,
You were here before.
oh, is that right?
Yeah. Oh, we're fixed now.
You've been fixed.
Oh, yeah.
What was wrong with it?
Back was seized.
Brake seized.
Yeah, all right.
You want to be a good mechanic at these jobs as well, isn't that right?
Oh, you would. Plenty of mechanics around here. That's a good mechanic there.
I'll have a go ahead. Good morning.
This Harry, you're bringing Herbie for the drive.
Yeah, bringing Herbie for a drive, yes.
I will have a nice day.
Herbie needs something to loosen out
His joints.
his joints. Yes.
in reverse.
Morning, Rabbit. How are you?
Top of the morning to you.
And the same to you, my friend.
Good morning.
Great one. Thanks for the
Fair
go.
play to you.
Hoping for a good day.
Yeah, hopefully. Morning.
Good morning.
Lovely morning.
It sure is.
You're in your baby Austin.
That's right.
Top of the morning to you, Michael.
Morning,
How are you?
I'm grand, thanks.
Lovely morning.
Beautiful, yeah.
You're in the original Navan engineering works.
That's the one.
That's the one. Many a coat I had in the back of that car, Michael.
Not too much space.
Not too much space.
No.
But that's what kept me right.
And you managed to be short like myself.
No bother. I'll talk to you later, Michael.
You will.
Aye.
Good morning, one and all. Welcome to Navan, to the rugby club here. We're just about to start the Norman Pratt Memorial Run. We expect about 90 to 100 cars on the run today. We'll spread off from here at approximately 11 o'clock, and we're going to trim Ballivor. Then we're stopping for lunch at Ballivor, and we go to Atby, Delvin, and end up at the Bloomfield in Mullingear. And what more can I say? It's a lovely morning here, and we expect, I hope that the weather stays off. We haven't got too many open tourers anyway, so it should be okay.
You be a vintage man.
I would.
What age would you be?
Me, almost 67.
67. And do you remember a lot of these cars in existence?
I seen them most of them when they were on the road.
What did you drive now yourself?
Mostly Morris Minors.
Morris Minors.
Yeah.
And what was your first and best?
I wouldn't remember.
You wouldn't remember?
No.
You had a few of them over the years?
I had, yeah. I had.
They're very popular even today as a vintage car.
Yeah. Very seldom let you down. Very, very seldom.
Like a reliable man.
Yeah, exactly, yes.
Man's best friend.
Man's best friend. Yeah, but I seen one last week down in Trim.
Right.
And I think the man that owns it thought he was painting the hay barn.
Right.
He painted it green, and you can see every brush mark on it. He lashed the paint onto it, so he did.
It's a sin to see that.
Destroyed it.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How are you? I hope you had a good breakfast this morning.
Well, we're working on it.
You're working at it. What's that you're in? The Fiat?
That's the 500.
The 500?
Yes.
They're a great car. 12 months guarantee, is it?
At least.
That's a great one. Looking after Zoe. Hello, Zoe. Hello, Zoe.
Look at the camera, Zoe.
I just want to look at the camera, huh?
Yeah.
That's little Zoe. Oh, not lovely.
How you
Oh, Tamara, that's the little Skoda baby.
Skoda baby?
That's the Skoda baby.
Hello. Where's the car car? Where's the car car?
It's a beautiful car. What have we got here?
Joan O'Sullivan.
Hello, Joan.
Oh, you mean the car? Oh, sorry.
That's right.
It's a 1964 Mercedes-Benz Cabriolet, 300 SE.
You have to be rich to own one of them, do you?
Ask Joan.
It's Joan's car, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Joan, he's passing the book on to you.
Yeah.
Are you driving today, Joan?
I'm going to drive today.
Good woman. Good woman. How does it feel to be in control of such a lovely vehicle?
Oh, powerful.
Powerful.
Joan is the Ulster Ladies UAC Speed Champion for 3 years running.
Is that right?
Yeah, driving a Sunbeam Tiger.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you, this woman knows her stuff, so.
Just going out
This
through
is
television.
And listen, Joan, how fast can we drive today?
Oh, keep the speed limit.
Speed limit, 30, 35, 40 maybe.
No, it's a naughty device.
Yeah, well, I switch off the
Yeah. You didn't put it on. It was on it when you got it. Well, I'll have a look for you later on.
A vintage car with an alarm. That's a very modern piece of technology on a vintage car.
I don't fancy it.
And then where do you live?
Here in Navan.
Oh, you live in Navan. Are you worried that we're going to steal your lovely car?
No, it was in fitted when I bought the car, you know.
How long have you been involved in the vintage cars?
I've had this one about 3.5 years now.
And how does it feel now to be taking a Sunday off, heading off on the normal Pratt run?
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Especially if it's going to get a nice day like today.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day, isn't it?
It's going to be a good run.
Listen,
Super.
what is it like to be in the back seat?
Wonderful. I could do with someone here beside me.
Do you want a fella to jump in? Chris,
Yeah,
there, Chris.
yeah.
Go on in there, Chris, there, and keep her warm.
Well, now,
It's fabulous, isn't it?
it's beautiful. Really lovely. Really, really.
Plenty of room.
Oh, absolutely. Look at that.
And is
I
there a
think
mini
I'll
bar?
swap.
Is
Can
there
I
a mini
swap?
bar in that one?
Mini bar there somewhere.
Where's the mini bar?
Oh, there's a little
Here
thing
we
on the...
go.
Oh, there you are. There's the mini bar.
I have all the...
Oh no, they took it out.
And have you the gourmet food?
See that?
Have you the peri crisps?
Oh, yes. The hunky-dory.
The hunky dories, look at that.
Sheena Mac.
There's the gourmet
Look,
food.
Isn't that nice? The buffalo.
This is actually Norman's car.
This is Norman's car, yeah.
How do you feel now driving Norman's car on such a tribute, do you know what I mean, for him?
Feel honoured.
Honoured.
Honoured, absolutely, yeah.
You don't feel vintage?
I don't feel... Not yet. No. Give me time.
Did you get your lucky bag, Mr. Shepherd?
Lucky bag.
What's in the lucky bag?
What's the lucky bag?
Have you any sweet
Popcorn. And the
Popcorn.
other is apples and oranges and
Apples
everything.
and oranges and pears.
There is indeed, yeah.
A new bus since I seen you
I
last.
have indeed.
Right, what's that one you have?
It's a Sunbeam Stiletto, 1969.
1969. A lot of work in restoring that.
10 years.
10 years?
Yeah.
So is this the maiden run, is it?
No, I have it out before.
You had it out before,
Yeah.
so she's tested and trialled it.
Well, it's been tested, but it still took 3/4 of an hour this morning to start it. Whatever was wrong with it.
Whatever, just maybe the weather or something.
I don't know, I had it out last night, it was okay.
But they're like ladies.
Oh, they are very much so.
TLC, isn't
Lots
it?
of it. Lots of it.
TLC. And I tell you, maybe herself mightn't get enough of that.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the car's taking over. And you are well armed, aren't you?
We've an old fella here with us and he brought all.
And you bring the whole lot.
You can't be travelling with an old fella.
It's a country fella. Huh? There you are. How you doing, sir?
That's himself.
There's the Lord of the Manor, isn't
The Lord
it?
of the Manor.
Good man.
Yeah, only for him we were
Do
knackered.
you know Mrs. Dial? Huh? Mrs. Dial? No, you will. Go on.
He brings it every year.
He does indeed. He does, yeah. Where did you travel from this morning, lad?
Just Old Castle. That's all.
Oldcastle, County Meath.
That's right, yeah.
Sure, it's a good part of the down the mountain.
Down the mountain, yeah. In front of it, actually.
Is that right?
That's where it was. Yeah.
Near enough, a beautiful place, but windy when it gets bad.
It is.
And wintry.
That's right. I'm sure.
Hey, how's the Allens feeling today?
Which are you calling number one now?
I don't know which of the Allens is number one.
Well, he's the older one.
Are you the older one? Who's number one? That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I would think we just let that pass.
Yeah, no comment.
No comment.
It's a grand day so far.
Beautiful, lovely morning.
Is there a lot of engineering and architecture involved in these cars, do you think?
A lot.
An awful lot.
Yeah.
And would you ever draft anything up?
No.
Yourself?
No.
Not mechanically?
No,
anyway.
too busy during the week.
It all comes down to cut fingers and all that type of thing, you know. Wear and tear.
That's it.
Yeah.
Blood and oil.
There's nothing.
Isn't it? Blood and oil.
That's
And
the mixture.
25 years in business here.
25 years in
You
business,
don't
yeah.
look it.
You mean I don't...
Look at that. 25 years.
You mean I don't look
You don't look
25 years old?
Oh,
Or...
that's it.
Oh, no,
He's
come on.
fresh, isn't he, for 25 years in business?
I might be fresh, but I mean, looking at it is another thing.
Have you, in 25 years of business in Allen's Drapery in Kells, have you ever been asked for anything very unusual behind the counter?
I don't get your drift. You want to explain to me now more clearly?
Have you ever been asked for anything that you couldn't supply?
No, definitely
No.
not.
You could supply
I
anything?
could supply you with anything, given time.
Right.
Given time. I mightn't have it there and then, but you give me time and I get it for you.
I'm sure with the internet you
That's
could
the
research it.
personal service.
Right.
It's the big deal in an independent business like that.
Very good. You're looking very well this morning.
Your bags, do you? Thank you very much.
Are you going on the run today?
Yes.
Right here. What's this we're driving here today?
What's this? Well, it's a London taxi.
It's a London taxi. And how much is the fare today?
Well,
Depends.
it depends on how many we have.
And do you like travelling in the taxi?
I do.
It's very unusual.
It's
very
comfortable.
You've plenty of room, haven't you?
Plenty of room. It's
Very
very
good.
nice.
And who's driving this one?
Pala.
That's good. That's circulate. So what's your favourite travelling song?
What?
What do you sing when you're sitting there?
Oh, Tandem Girls.
Tandem Girls.
Three old ladies locked in the lavatory.
Can you sing it?
No.
Come on, give us an old blast of it. How does it go?
Will I?
Yeah, go on. Go on. What? After 3. 1, 2, 3.
3 old ladies looked in the laundry. They were there from Monday to Saturday. Nobody knew they were there. The first old lady's name was Miss.
Yes. Are you putting in the order? I thought you were putting in the order for the Chinese.
No, I'm not. No.
Can I have a curry chips? If you're putting in the order, can I have a curry chips, please?
Okay.
How are you
I was just phoning the wife, to see if she was okay.
Everything is grand.
Yeah.
She doesn't mind you taking a Sunday off.
Oh no, not at all. She's delighted to get rid of me.
Is that? Yeah. She probably is peace and quiet for the day now, has she?
Yeah.
What are you driving today, sir?
I'm not driving. I'm co-driving.
Oh, you're co-driving. You're
with
the
a friend
co-pilot.
of mine. Yeah.
Co-pilot. What is he driving?
He's driving a Wolsey 1500.
1500.
Yeah.
Rightio. And listen, what will be the topics of conversation today all the way around?
Oh, I suppose, I don't know, just commenting on the other vehicles that are here.
Fabulous vehicles, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a nice atmosphere when you see so many old things together.
Now there is, yeah. Generally interested in things gone by, you know.
Very good.
Takes
Bygones.
The bygones, yeah. Takes you back to your...
Till I was cut out of it in a crash.
You used to have minis.
Aye.
And what do you drive now?
Subaru.
Subaru. Are you happy with it?
I am.
Very powerful car.
Like it's not an expensive car to run.
No.
So it's only a 658cc
engine.
Aye.
And are you going on the vintage run today?
I am.
Good man yourself. Where did you travel from?
Travel from Loud Village.
Loud Village, lovely part of the country. Very beautiful part of the country. Is right. And is there many people in Loud with vintage cars?
There's a few.
There's a few?
Aye.
Annie, do you remember a fella from Carrickmacross? Patsy was his name, I think. He used to have a lot of vintage cars, Rolls Royces and things like that.
I'll be down a good bit down below me.
Below you is right. Is right. And what does she go on? Is she unleaded or leaded?
Oh, it goes on leaded.
Very good.
Oh no, it's unleaded.
Unleaded is right. It's expensive now, the petrol, isn't it?
Well, it's up £2.
That's right. Steer all right.
Well, no, Mama, I'm after coming from the Loud Village this morning.
Right.
And I didn't take a fiver to bring it to here.
Oh, that's an economical car to run, isn't it? That's a dinger to go.
Aye.
A dinger to go.
I would just like to extend a warm and sincere welcome to each and every one. Those who have travelled from far and near to Navan this morning to take part in this, our 9th Norman Pratt Memorial Run. I would like to acknowledge and thank our hard-working committee and all the Celtic Old Vehicle Owners Club members whose input and dedication have made this run today possible. To our sponsors, old and new, we are in debt to you for making our plans for this day a reality. To our main sponsors, James and Rosaline Allen, your generosity has allowed us all here today to share in celebrating your success of the past 25 years. May there be many more successful years ahead of you both. As this is a memorial run for one of our club's founder members, we remember Norman and all our motoring friends who have passed on and are not here to share today with us. Also, we must remember those who would love to be on the road with us today, but who, due to ill health, are unable to be here. In particular, Michael Hart, who's worked very hard on the committee all year and helped greatly in planning this run today. Just before we cut the tape, I'll just briefly run down through the route we're going to take. We'd ask you, when you get back to your cars, just to bear with us and be patient for a few moments, as Donal and a few are going to direct the cars out line by line. We're going to go out the gate here, turn right, and then right at the Willows, straight into Comesson. You'll see the signs along the way. I'd also ask you all to keep an eye in your rear view mirror, and then we can't go wrong, we'll all be together. I know it's very hard if you see one of your pals stopped or broken down along the way, but we'd ask you please not to stop to help them, as we have a recovery truck coming along behind. As you notice, we have a video man here today. We actually have two. So if a strange man jumps into your car, don't worry, because they'll be going from car to try and get the best possible coverage and footage of today. The videos are on sale as of today and they're £15 each, so if anybody is interested in getting one, Peter is taking names and deposits today. So I'd just like to call on one of Norman's grandsons, Damien Riley, here now to cut the tape for us. Thank you, Damien. So safe motoring and an enjoyable day to you all.
You're driving the trump card.
So to say, yeah.
So to say is right. Have you much comfort in it?
Ah, yeah, it's as comfortable as any other yoke, believe it or not now. It's much more comfortable than some of the lorries, some of the not too old lorries at all now. Right. The seat may sound solid now, but it's pretty, you know, pretty comfortable now. It suits my back.
And will you sing a song on the way around?
Yeah, if I get someone to sing with me, I will. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will definitely. If I get someone to join in with me.
If you're on a highway and road runner goes beep beep, just step aside or you might end up in a heap. Road runner runs on the road all day. Even the coyote can't make him change his ways. Road runner, the coyote's after you. Road runner, if he catches you, you're through. Road runner, the coyote's after you. Road runner, if he catches you, you're through. That coyote is really a crazy clown. When will he learn that he never can mow him down? Poor little road runner never bothers anyone. Just running down the road's his idea of having fun. Do do do, do 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 do, do do do, do 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 do.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready to race to you. These days are I'm being free. These days are share them with me. Goodbye, gray sky, hello blue. There's nothing can hold me when I hold you. So right, it can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. Grooving all week with you. These days are all share them with me. These days are all happy and free. These happy days are yours and mine. These happy days are yours and mine. Happy days. Daddy cool, 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 daddy cool. She let me buy the down to the railroad track, and in a tin roof honky tonk, cool daddy shoot the shack. The joint was dim, except for one spotlight, but you were not too fancy hands that rock like dynamite. Daddy cool, daddy cool, the heady cool, daddy cool, daddy cool, daddy cool, daddy cool, daddy cool. Wow, what a square!
tonight. I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive. And the world, I'm turning inside out, yeah. I'm floating around in ecstasy, so don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me 'cause now. I'm having a good time. Don't stop me yes, now. I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. Yeah. I'm a rocket ship on my way to Mars on a collision course. I am a satellite. I'm out of control. I'm a sex machine ready to reload. Like an atom bomb about to explode. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic woman of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, hey, hey! Don't stop me, don't stop me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Have a good time, good time. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. I'm having a good time. Don't stop me yes, now. I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all.
Here we are in with Raymond Lynch, and he'd a bit of music going there. What were you listening to, Ray?
I was listening to LMFM. I was listening to Eddie Caffrey there on LMFM. That was
The green scene.
Absolutely. That's what I
very
was
good.
doing, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, we're driving a 1956 Wolseley Shade. Wolseley 1550. And she's, what can we tell you about her?
You have it a while?
There's our ex-friend, our old friend out there in the garden, she's calling Martin Daly.
There's Martin.
How are you, Martin?
How are you, Marty?
How are you? Yes, I have her 10 years, Ray. I have her 10 years, is right, yeah. Original old car, 49,000 miles on her from you with a full service history. And as you know, you see her at an odd wedding appearing here and there. She's those remnants of old days to see with walnut on leather and everything else. Now, excuse me, I have to go over to modern technology. I have to go to the phone.
Right.
Hello? Yes, Frank, how are you? Yes? Which traffic lights, Frank, are you referring to?
Steady 40.
Steady 40, yeah.
Steady 40.
Yeah.
Did she ever deliver post?
No, definitely not. Absolutely and definitely not. And will not be delivering post either. I can doubly assure you that much anyway, Shane.
But sure,
absolutely.
Isn't it great to see 9 years later such a tribute to Norman Pratt?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Well, Norman, you see, was a legend in his own right, you know, because he was keeping it going when there was nothing to keep the British thing moving. And he was trying to keep the thing moving with nothing. And it's awful sad to say, as soon as the club was set up, and it was our very first club run. We had an inaugural run, and it was our very first club run that Norman had put together, and we left Kells and we headed off through Athboy, and we did the reception in Butter Street Gardens in Trim, and we proceeded on to Tara, and we had a picnic stop in Tara, and we went up the hill, and the next thing was Norman was telling us something. The next thing was poor Norman just dropped dead above the side of Tara. That's it. And that's like people say, how does memorial runs of white? It seems to have survived and is getting bigger and better every year. We've had various committee changes, club changes, everything. But the Norman Pratt run, or as most people say now, the Pratt run, it's gone from strength to strength.
Yeah.
It seems to have improved all the time. It's getting better every year.
He's not with us, but he'll never be forgotten when you see this.
Absolutely. It's a name, as we said at the time, it's a name that won't die.
Yeah.
It's mostly known now as the Pratt run. Most of them seem to think the thing of the Norman Pratt Memorial Run seems to be gone. It's just the Pratt Run. And from all parts of the country, you'd be asking, when is the Pratt Run on? You know, and like we're over in Galway, the Galway Run next weekend. Some of the Galway people are here this weekend, and you know, we'll be leading them all next weekend again and whatever, and so forth and so on. It's a brilliant legend he left behind, you know.
Yeah.
Fantastic. But it was very tough at the time, and it was a terrible blow to us at the time because it was our very first club run, monthly run. And Norman had put the run together, but he had been on saying over the years, well, if that was the place I'd like to go at Tara. And sure enough he did.
Trim Rally in 1999.
B&B Rally in Trim 1999, yeah.
It's a passionate sort of hobby, Raymond, isn't it?
Absolutely, Shay. Well, as I say about it at this stage, sometimes it keeps me out of the pub, Shay, but sometimes it sends me at the pub.
Well, sure, the characters you meet.
Absolutely.
The people you meet.
No, we know them from everywhere at this stage, you know. You can tip into a shop below in Longford or in Galway or in Cork or something. Somebody will surely know you from somewhere, you know. And they say, oh, we met him on such a run, we met her on such and such a note.
That's it.
We saw them last year somewhere or whatever, you know. And, like, north and south, it makes no difference. We go everywhere.
Christo is on him dead.
Christo is on him, right?
Agus tá dar céilge got Christo, nach well. Gigani. Well, Aberdom, cúpla focail as céilge mar leo an glúistán seo.
Well, tá sé go mó nédi ag seas go holt. Agus tá sé sa clown ó hen. Agus she gur méid sa gráiste nédi ag seach an Carl agus nág mé ann a feig no Carl agus the rinne mé overhaul agus ó hen tá sé na mór ó Corky Galia á leún agus soitin a mar sin ó hen agus féidir le eisce de tain
tá sí go hála
Gomar go má agus ní léon foiib leis.
Agus tá radio nua an freisin.
Bhfuil sin an tain luchttatá ann.
Luxury. Sin an luxury atá agad.
Bun táiste í do bé.
Agus cé ná a dála tú do kid géilge?
Tá sé go má tá fád an isis.
Right.
Mar ag an dúir an anam, tá sí sa clown.
Tá sé clown.
Sí sa clown, yeah.
Bhí dahar agus bhahar ón géilteach an raibh.
Bhí an ahar an géil tá ceart lá na blianta hen dag sé an anna dúdó. Bhí an grás a clown de ag an tanga so mar sin de tá ó hen.
had been away. Haven't changed, had much to say. But man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. Told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. You know that chick that used to dance a lot? Every night she'd be on the floor shaking what she'd got. Man, when I tell you she was cool, she was red hot. I mean, she was steaming. And that time over at Johnny's place, well, this chick got up and she slapped Johnny's face. Man, we just fell about the place. If that chick don't want to know, forget her. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town.
Is that an extra hole you have in the exhaust?
Oh, that's the type of exhaust that's on it.
That's the one. What is on it?
I don't know.
It's one with, there's always on it.
Yeah.
That's premises. Who have we got here now?
Niall Geraghty.
Niall Geraghty, how long driving this vehicle now?
First day out.
Right. Maiden voyage?
Maiden voyage, yeah.
How is she handling so far?
Not too bad, yeah. A few little squeaks and things. That's we brought it out to find out what's wrong with it.
And you haven't got it long, have you?
About a year and a half.
Year and a half.
Getting a little bit of work done to it.
Right. But sure, days like this make it all worthwhile, don't they?
Exactly, yeah. We got nice weather with it too.
Yeah, fabulous. I'd say she's nippy. What kind of speed?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't pushed it. I suppose I do most of what's on the cabin.
Right. There's a bit of Nelly there if you need to give it.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
And do you feel like a film star now? It doesn't give you any sex appeal, does it?
No, it doesn't.
No. The ladies don't wink at you.
Not at all.
No, it's shocking. But actually, cars are a big phallic symbol, as they say.
Definitely.
Isn't that right?
Oh, yes. Only if I'm over the right button, I don't know what I do.
The boys are back in town.
See all the place on the way from Danny and the new riders. We're coming across the bog now.
Oh, we're used to the bog.
Yeah, used to the bog. Right, to be.
Not been the bog.
Hello, Dave, are you in tune there?
Oh, sure.
Are you singing there?
It's going well, Graham.
Going well.
These New Zealanders here can pick us anywhere.
They're having a ball.
Oh, great.
That's lovely. Fair play to you. I will indeed. Thank you very much, sir.
There you go. Put it out.
Thank we go. Thank you.
Be good. Enjoy.
How are you getting on?
on?
The vintage car section.
I'm in the vintage car. What do you think of my vintage car?
Oh my God, she's a fair one, a great one.
She's a grand one, isn't it? Well, listen, I had 4 blondes winking at me already.
Oh yes, then you couldn't have a better day. That'll make the day for you.
Do you prefer blondes or brunettes?
Oh, because I'm that type of bloke I take on.
There he is in his Cortina.
There I am in the Cortina.
Paddy, is she a diesel engine?
It sounds like it, doesn't it?
No, she's grand bus, isn't it?
It's not the bad.
And that's your young brother over there.
That's the younger brother.
How are you doing, sir?
Jimmy.
How are you, Jimmy?
Sure, I'm all right, young man.
Is he giving out to you, Jimmy?
No, not really, no.
Not bother on him.
Not really,
Not
no.
bother. And listen, he is enjoying the day.
Yeah. I'll be very lucky with it.
Nice
Beautiful day. Beautiful
Very
day.
lucky with it. The sunshine, bit of sunshine we're getting and all.
Are we stopping for pints?
I think so.
Right.
Oh, I think so.
It's your round.
My round, yes.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh.
Have a taste there now and tell us what it tastes like.
More.
Did you ever get your leg over one of them?
I got my leg over a lot of things, but not a green one.
Not a green one.
And she definitely hadn't a matte finish.
Was she a black one?
What? No, she was, well, depending on which end you looked at her.
Can I quote you on that? And look what this man is enjoying, his pint of Guinness and a ham zambo.
That's the way to do it.
That's your breakfast, is it?
And
This is your dinner. Tea.
no, hadn't time to eat breakfast this morning.
No. Where did you just travel from this morning?
Came from Mulla.
Mulla.
Mm.
That's not too far
No,
away.
it's not too far, no, and the day is good.
I wasn't going to say you were that mean you wouldn't eat your breakfast this morning.
Didn't get a chance to.
So what are you driving today, sir?
And an MGB.
MGB.
Rosa.
And how long have you that one?
I have it only about 6-7 weeks.
Right, yeah.
I'm only have to buy in it 14,000 miles on it.
A Minter.
A Minter, that's right.
Sorry,
yeah,
well,
yeah,
keep
yeah.
it between the ditches.
Oh, I hope to.
And cheers. Enjoy that pint.
Sure.
Good man yourself. Are you well?
Very good.
Good turnout today, Frank.
Very good. Great. Great.
Any favourites with you so far?
Secret.
That's a secret.
That's trade secret for the minute.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Fair play to you.
10 out of 10.
The weather's been good too.
Very good. Very good.
And what about this Bowsy that's driving now and Believe Norman's car? Cleary. Who let him into the car?
I don't know. I don't know. I had no active part in it.
Had you not?
Can you better interview him?
Chris, you've no foul language. Will I call you councillor?
No, don't. No, I'm wearing a different cap today.
And listen, what are you having? Tea or coffee?
It's none of your business.
Right.
Right?
Well, I'm a paparazzi.
Oh, yeah. Cheers. Do you want to be wearing it?
Is it the man from Del Monte?
It is not the man from Del Monte, no, the man from Sutton.
Sutton. Well, fair play to you, sir. You're on the Norman Pratt Memorial Run today. How are you getting on?
Great.
So far, so good. What are you driving?
The blue Mark II Jag.
What is it like now to be spinning around in such style?
Shit. They got them right in them days, didn't they?
They did indeed.
They did. Smashing car.
Fabulous car. And what is she doing to the gallon for you?
About 12, I'd say. Maybe a bit more in the country, you know, but smashing car.
Petrol is not too expensive.
No. Fort.
And who's this wee man?
Young Sean.
How are you, Sean?
Sean Owen.
Sean, what's your favourite car here today?
Probably our Jag.
This is an XK. It's an Irish assembled XK120, and the car itself was built in Cavies at Camden Street back in the 50s. It's one of 14 that were built. It's been featured in a few films as well. In My Left Foot, Hear My Song, a few other things. It was driven by Sterling Moss in 1989 in the races in Dundalk, and been featured in a lot of magazines. But it isn't the only car that was built here in Ireland by Cavies. This car, the XK120, this car, there's 120, the Mark 5, the Mark 7, the Mark 1, the 2.4 and 240 were built by Cavies of Camden Street. They started building them in 1946, right up to 1968. And there's a lot of them, a lot of Jaguars in Ireland that were built by Cavies, but this is only one of 3 that's left.
We better get our motoring correspondent Tony Conlon here live in Ballivor. How are you feeling today, Tony?
Absolutely great. Thanks for the God. So far, so good. It's a lovely, great turnout, isn't it? Great turnout. Marvellous to the world.
A lot of these cars you would have seen last Sunday in trim.
Saw a lot of them last Sunday. A little bit more time today. A bit busier last Sunday. It's great to see Mick Hart here today. Mick came out of hospital, you know, this morning, and it's great to see him with his Wolsey here in Nula. But it's just a great day out. Great club, great organisation, lovely people, you know.
Any favourites here today?
Well, there's a Jag up there, a Navy Jag, and I'd love to have a look at it, all right. I'd love to have a drive in it, but there's a lot of, everyone puts so much attention to detail into their cars. So, like, look at the windows, there's not a paw mark on any of them, you know. Preparing them, cleaning them, it's great, lovely.
What's the secret, do you think, to owning and caring for a vintage?
I'm probably the wrong man to answer that because mine's beyond the home in a hay barn. But the secret, I think the whole secret of any car you see here was the previous owners and the present owners, regular maintenance, regular change the oil. I think that's the life of the heart of any engine, of course. And then the body, a bit of protection, the odd wash and chamois, of course, and a bit of polish. And
like ourselves?
Yeah, that's what it's lacking nowadays. Everyone drives in through these bloody terrible car washes and destroy the paint workers, we all know. But you never see veteran vintage people doing things like that.
Chamois, you know?
And the chamois, the bucket of water, roll up the sleeves. It's the only way, really, isn't it?
That's what it cost me. 3,000.
How are you, Christoph? How are you doing? Are you well? Are you making the tea today?
I'm making the tea today, is right, yeah. No, Mrs. Keaveney.
Mrs. Keaveney.
Get her over there.
Yeah, she's shy, is she?
She's very shy, yeah. Mrs. Keaveney, come here. Want you for a minute? I'm not hope for coming. There's no hope for coming at all. It's a great crowd.
Brilliant crowd.
Brilliant crowd, yeah. Brilliant crowd.
You are busy this morning?
Very busy this morning, yeah, but we're up at 6 o'clock.
Is that right?
No,
you had to milk the chickens.
We started at 11 o'clock. We boiled the water.
Boiled the water?
So we had to do it.
Are we having Lyons tea or Barry's tea?
Oh, no, it's a special tea. We have Twinings.
It's very posh.
Yeah, very posh tea, yeah. Tea you get on holidays in England, a place like that.
And that's the driver there, is it?
This is the driver.
How you doing, sir?
I was all right, you started.
Were you ever on Jerry Kelly before?
Oh, this is
This is for Jerry Kelly.
Oh, I know Raymond, don't you worry. You tell Jerry Kelly he's the best.
I know Raymond.
Is that right? A long time ago.
Did you not get your tea in there yet?
I got a look. Did you get tea?
I did.
What did you have? Tea and?
Ham sandwiches.
They're beautiful.
Yes.
Were they as nice as your ham sandwiches?
Oh, yeah. I have to say that.
They were better, were they?
Oh, yeah, they were real ham.
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Cook, we're not sucking diesel today. Is it hard for a lorry driver to sit in a vintage car?
Where did you get that saying from, sucking diesel?
Sucking diesel?
Yes.
It's a bit of a country. It's a culture saying.
Oh, is it? Yes, yeah.
They say that in Tipperary and in Cork and Navan, Bormeen.
Only an hour from Dublin.
That's it. What are you driving today?
The Hillman.
The Hillman.
Hillman Mace.
Compared to the lorry?
Oh, bit of comfort. Bit of comfort, yes. We're going out posing.
Are you cruising for chicks?
Cruising? No, just posing.
And Simon, are you along with this fella?
I'm just tagging along. I'm the mechanic.
Right.
The maintenance is my speciality.
Maintenance. Have you any, what kind of fuses goes into it?
Oh, don't ask me. Ask the driver.
Your maintenance.
I know. Only if it happens, I'll leave. We'll find someone else to do it.
Give us a push.
It won't happen anyway. Those old things that never broke down. It's only the modern ones that succumb to that sort of thing.
You, pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, we love you. And
ladies and gentlemen, if I can just have your attention for a few moments, please. I'd just like to express our thanks to Ballivor Community Council, who give us a great welcome here year after year. It really adds to our run having somewhere like Ballivor to stop, especially given that the late Norman Pratt was a Ballivor man himself. We passed by Norman Pratt Conservatories earlier on as we approached the village. Like I said, we get a great welcome here every year, and this year is no exception. While we were in there busy having our lunch and our refreshments, Ballivor Community Council were out here having a look at all your cars, deciding on which they'd like to take home with themselves today, and they have very kindly sponsored a plaque for the car that they've chosen. So I'd just like to introduce you to Mr. Joe Ging from the Ballivor Community Council, who's going to say a few words to us now.
Well, Katrina took me by surprise there, but as she has said, and there's no use in repeating, we welcome this fine rally each year, and we're delighted to have you here. It's lovely to see old and new friends, and the same goes for the cars, one better than the other. Great credit to the owners, they've kept them so well, dating back in so many years. I won't say much more now, and I'm really thankful to you and to the whole committee. Welcome Katrina and Peter here, new members for this year. And I'll hand you over now to our chairman, Mr. Malachy Reynolds of Ballivor Community Council, following in the footsteps of Norman Pratt. Norman was a wonderful, jovial man. We enjoyed every moment of his work in the hall, his leadership, and everything was wonderful. And we say, thank you, Norman, in your absence all down those years, if we can take it. Now, Malachy is our chairman. We'll hand him over to you. Thank you, Malachy.
Good morning, everyone. You're all very welcome indeed. On behalf of the Ballivor Community Council, I'm delighted to welcome you all, and we're very pleased that the Norman Pratt Memorial Vintage Car Rally stop over in Ballivor. It's a very fitting tribute to do, because one of our great men here was Norman Pratt. He was chairman for a few years. We worked with him. He was a pleasure to work with. And now we picked the car to present a plaque to, and it was a very difficult job, as all those cars are indeed a credit to their owners. They're all beautiful, but we picked the car anyway, and its number is number 53. Registration is ZV4705. It's a 1929 Ford model. And congratulations to the winner. Now, on behalf of the Labour Community Council, we have great pleasure in presenting you with this plaque. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Well done. Well said. Get Frank to say a few words.
Congratulations, Frank. I think they'd like you to drive your car up here so they can all have a good look at it. But before you do that, I was just wondering if you'd like to say a few words yourself.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody in Ballivor for this lovely trophy. Thank you very much for appreciating the car. Hopefully, so now we don't have too many efforts like we had when we pulled in and found that I had a flat tyre and no jack or no wheel brace. 3 spares and all 3 of them flat. So, given that panic is over now, I will go and bring it down to you.
Boy meets girl, here's what they say.
fire, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. When the stars make you drool, just like a pasta fazool, that's
No casualties, Johnny.
Not one.
Not one.
They've been very well behaved.
Oh, that's great.
When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusa me, but
It's the way life should be.
Yeah.
Just sitting back, taking it easy. You know, there's 70 and 80 miles an hour on the road. You can get from A to B doing 40.
You can indeed. And the power steering is great in this one, is
Power
it?
steering is absolutely terrific. Do you see that now? There's absolutely...
But let me feel the power steering.
Oh.
There's muscles there on that power steering.
It's the business. Now we have to wait for the lead car, so we'll just move up here a bit.
So this is the famous Norman Pratt's car. This is his own vehicle.
This is his own vehicle, the one he drove.
How many speed is this?
It actually has 4 speed. It's a pre-select. What you do is you change the gear first, and then you clutch, and then she changes the gear. And it has 4 speeds, but the top speed is T. And what it means is just trip. So it means when you're just going cruising along on the road there doing your 40 mile an hour, you're in T.
when you dance down the street with the cloud at your feet, you're in love.
What is your favourite song now of the whole lot, Chris?
My favourite?
You must have one favourite.
I have one favourite song.
What is it?
And my favourite song of the whole lot would be Bring Him Home.
Give us a lash.
By from Les Miserables.
Right. Give us a little blast of that.
Do you want a blast of it?
Yeah, please.
Okay. God on high, hear my prayer. In my need, you have always been there. He is young, he is afraid. Let him rest, heaven blessed. Bring him home, bring him home, bring him home. Is that enough?
That's fabulous. Why do they call them girls, do you
Huh?
think? Why do they call them girls?
It's because of the affection they have for them, like, you know.
TLC.
TLC, yeah.
They probably command a lot more affection than ladies, do they?
Well, they're probably just not as expensive. Once the initial outlay is made, that's it. Whereas with the woman, it's ongoing until she leaves.
Pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, we love you. And our pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang loves us too. High, low, anywhere we go, on chitty chitty we depend. Bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, our fine four-fended friend. Bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, our fine four-fended friend.
It's uncategorical, a fuel-burning oracle, a phantasmagorical machine.
It's more than spectacular to use the vernacular.
It's wizard.
It's smashing.
It's keen.
Oh, chitty you, chitty pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, we love you. And chitty in, chitty pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, what we'll do. Near chitty far, chitty in our car, oh, what happy time we'll spend. Bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, our fine four-fended friend. Bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, our fine four-fended friend. Fine four-fended chitty chitty friend.
How long have you got this one?
I have it about, we have it, I suppose, about 2 to 3 years, but lovely old history to it.
It started off life as a reps car for John Player and Company in 1959, and they kept it for 3 years. And this gentleman out in Monkstown bought it in 1962, and it's the only car he ever drove after that until he stopped driving in the late 80s. He used to keep and maintain it himself. It was totally original in every way.
And your gears are easy to hand?
Yeah, the steering column gear change. It's quite easy and simple. In fact, I often wonder why they actually done away with it, you know, because it's very easy to manage. You know, you have to be looking down to the ground to see what the gears are, and you know. And we got it two-toned in what they call Dove grey and charcoal. That's the lighter grey on top of it, and it took on a new appearance. So.
Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
If anyone can aid me, it's my brother in the army. Around this station in Corker and Killarney. And if you'll go with me, we'll go roaming through Kilkenny. I'm sure it'll treat me better than my own Sprite and Jenny.
Mushering them a do them a da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
You know the way, Trevor, they say you can in a Nissan?
You can in a Skoda, shit.
Can you?
Yeah.
Definitely you can. What's this one we're driving, Trevor?
This is an RS Turbo, shit.
Right.
It's 180 brake horsepower.
It's not a vintage model?
It's not vintage yet. She's the engine out of the Audi TT, you know.
Beautiful car to go.
We're looking for an old Skoda. If anyone out there has an old Skoda, we're looking for one.
TMC cars, Navan.
Want it. For next year, bro.
I take delight in the juice of the barley and courting pretty fair maids in the morning bright and early. Mushering them a do them a da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Mushering them a do them a da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Mushering them a do them a da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Mushering them a do them a da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Mushering them a do them a da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
Yeah, first time on the Norman Pratt, yeah. I've had it at a few shows, but I've had to do quite a bit of work. I've done the bodywork, a respray, and I've done a few mechanical bits, and
a few more to do yet, you know.
What was your first car?
Renault 10 was the first car I sort of had when I was younger, you know, so I actually bought one of them there only last year. Again, just to remind me of my youth, you know.
Bring you back a few years.
Yeah.
If you live the life you please, well, it's alright. Doing the best you can, well, it's alright. As long as you lend a hand.
You can sit around and wait for the phone to ring, waiting for someone to tell you everything. Sit around and wonder what tomorrow will bring. Maybe a diamond ring.
Well, it's alright. Even if they say you're wrong, well, it's alright. Sometimes you gotta be strong. Well, it's alright. As long as you got somewhere to lay, well, it's alright. Every day is Judgment Day.
Maybe somewhere down the road away,
At the end of the line.
you'll think of me and wonder where I am these days.
At the end of the line,
Maybe somewhere down the road when somebody plays
At the end of the line.
the Purple Haze.
Well, it's alright. Even when push comes to shove, well, it's alright. If you got someone to love, well, it's alright. Everything will work out fine, well, it's alright. We're going to the end of the line.
Don't have to be ashamed of the car I drive. I'm just glad to be here, happy to be alive. And it don't matter if you're by my side, I'm satisfied.
Well, it's alright. Even if you're old and gray, well, it's alright. You still got something to say. Well, it's alright. Remember to live and let live. Well, it's alright. The best you can do is forgive. Well, it's alright. Riding around in the breeze. Well, it's alright. If you live the life you please, well, it's alright. Even if the sun don't shine, well, it's alright. We're going to the end of the line.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by.
A very special band. Can you tell me all about your car and the history of it?
Well, the car was bought by my father back in 1980, brand new, and we had it for 5 years. And in 1985 we sold it, and that was the end of it. I thought it was gone, but there about 2 years ago at the Trim Car Rally, there was a guy, and I was actually looking at a Cortina, and I saw these stripes along the side. I went around to the back and I noticed the registration number, so it was great to see it back on the road. So I'm delighted to have it back now. So it's of great sentimental value. So thank God she's back. She is.
And what age are you yourself?
I'm 20 years old.
20.
Yeah.
You must be the youngest member of the rally today.
I'd say so.
Youngest driver?
Youngest driver anyway, yeah. So
and this is a collector's piece, isn't it?
It is. It's nearly classic status now. Like it's 21 years old. We're in production from 1975 to 1980. So she's the last of the last. She's an Escort Elite. So they were kind of put a few extras on them just to kind of sell them off, I suppose. But she's nice colour in that, so I'm happy with her now. This first picture is a photograph of it back in 1980-81 when it was new, and that's taken outside our house. Here is a photograph of us down on holidays in County Kerry, and she's in the background there.
Where's the Bab?
That's me. Got uglier with age. And this is a photograph of when she was, just before she was restored. The guy that restored her previous to me, that's the photograph we took of her. This is all the strip down. As you can see, she was very bad indeed.
Yeah.
Wings, front panel, everything taken off, just completely rotten. Here she's kind of taken back the shape of a car again. A few replacement doors on. There now. And the spray job next. And that was the final, how she turned out.
How long will you keep it?
Until I die.
The old hometown looks the same as I step down from the train, and there to meet me is my mama and papa. Down the road I look, and there runs Mary, hair of gold and lips.
Oh, it was lovely. Bit chilly now.
A lot of yellow stuff coming out the back.
Oh, was there? How are you? Very good. With the spuds on.
Oh yeah, they're badly.
Yes, they'll all come to meet me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, though the paint is.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Did you all enjoy your meal? Good. As many of you sitting out there know, a Norman Pratt run is never an easy thing to organise, especially when so many successful ones have taken place over the years. But we hope we've done our best for you anyway. Myself and some of the other committee members knew what we were letting ourselves in for, having been on previous committees. But I have to really admire our secretaries, Peter and Concepta, as this is their very first Norman Pratt run, so they had no idea at all of what they were taking on, which may have been a good thing, really. So well done, Peter and Concepta. Also to Dennis, Donal, Mark, Michelle, Donal O'Sullivan, Niall and Hugh, who really have put in the hours as well over these past couple of weeks. So well done to you all. We're missing one of our committee members here today, Mick Hart, who, like I said earlier on, wasn't well enough to attend, but he too put in his fair share of work. and really a lot of the planning today was down to him. So I know Mick will be one of the first people to look at this video. So I'd just like to say, well done, Mick. We appreciate the hard work you've done for us. But really, when all's said and done, the committee's only as good as the club behind them. So well done to all the members of the Celtic Gold Vehicle Owners Club. Thanks for all your help. We really appreciate it. Make this a really special run for us. Thanks to you all. And I'd like to congratulate Frank Ford on his well-deserved win ballivor. Well done, Frank. And I'd like to say a big Céad Míle Fáilte to our New Zealand visitors who are sitting down there towards the end of the room. You're very welcome. Now, we're very honoured today to have Mr. Jim Boland and Breda here with us. Jim has very kindly agreed to judge all your cars while you were in here eating. He was out there working hard. We'd be hard pushed to find somebody better qualified than Jim for the job at hand. Mind you, I don't envy him, but as to say, a winner has to be picked. So I think I'll hand him over to you now, because I know he's a long list here. Jim.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I was very honoured to be asked to judge the cars today, and hopefully I haven't done it too wrongly. It's an impossibility to do so many cars in such a short time, and anybody feels that they should have got a prize and they didn't, it's my fault. There's a lot of cars and a lot of nice cars there, and as I say, it's very difficult. You need an awful lot more time, and we did our best. So to get on with it, in the 20s, we judged that the Morris Cowley number 31 belonged to Tommy Snow. The car which we thought was most appropriate was the Wolsey 1880, belonged to Niall Monaghan. The next one being the Vauxhall 12, Joe McDonnell. We're now into the 50s, and it's John Dickinson, Jaguar XK 120. Now we get to the 60s. MG midget, Fred Lewis. Isn't that done? About the number 17. The next one, anyway, is the Ford Escort, number 17, Tom and Ann Donlan. And the overall winner was John O'Sullivan, Mercedes 300. That's the overall.
The overall.
Yeah.
That's grand.
Yeah.
That's the overall Norman Pratt winner then.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I just, can I say? Yeah, we'll just come back to that.
Right, okay. The best 360s and the rarest 360 I seen out there was the Essex. And that's Leslie McKeague, is it? Yeah, number 24. And the best post 60s was MG FEL 103M, Paul Sork. And we have a special merit award. It's for a Jaguar, a ZV 6580. We haven't a name for that, have we? I know his number. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. We know there's a special award for Mick Hart to be collected by Donald Brogan. Thank you. I hope I didn't hurt anybody's feelings.
Now, I'd just like to announce the overall winner of the Norman Pratt Memorial Trophy for 2001. It was actually a car owned by Derek Ryan, and it was driven here today by Joan O'Sullivan, and it was a Mercedes 300. So I'd just like to call on Jim to present the Norman Pratt Award to Joan. Congratulations, Joan. Would you like to say a few words?
Well done to everyone. Thank you very much. It was a wonderful day. Very well organised. Thank you.
Congratulations.
You'll probably let it fall when you're going. We'll put it in the box.
Once again, I'd just like to thank Breda and Jim Boland for coming along here today to present the awards and do the judging for us. I'd also like to thank Niall Monaghan, who very kindly sponsored the category awards. And today wouldn't have been half as special if we didn't have a major sponsor. And our major sponsor for this year was one of our club members, Mr. James Allen and Rosaline. This is a very special year for James and Rosaline. As some of you may know, they're celebrating 25 years in the drapery business in Kells. And just to show our appreciation, we have a little something for James. So if he could kindly make his way to the stage here. Peter, will you? Thank you very much, James. Can you say a few words first?
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much, Peter and Katrina and all the committee. Before I start to say anything, there's a few comics down at that table of mine. Not least that older brother of mine down there who thinks I'm not up to this. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Katrina spoke about the hard work of the committee and everybody that put in the effort to make this such a wonderful day. I'd like to echo that and say that Katrina and Peter and Concepta and all their team done a wonderful job today, and the route was particularly nice, and I would like you again to congratulate them for a terrific day. I'm delighted to be able to celebrate 25 years in business by sponsoring this event, and nothing closer to my heart in terms of fun and pleasure than the Celtic Old Vehicle Owners Club. I think the club is not just only about the cars that people have, it's about the people themselves, and the warmth and friendship that's within the club. I think everybody really is a friend of everybody else within it, and they're all willing to help one another out in times of trouble. And speaking of friends, I'd like to particularly remember, as he has been remembered today already, our dear friend Michael Hart, who isn't very well at the moment, even though we were delighted to see him in Ballivor. I'd like you to give a round of applause as loud as you possibly can and echo my thoughts and prayers that he, please God, would get well. And finally, I'd just like again to echo the Secretary's words and Katrina by saying I hope you had a brilliant day, and I wish you all a very safe journey home until hopefully we see everybody again this time next year. Thank you.
Thank you, James. Just before we have the raffle, I'd like you to give a round of applause to the staff here at the Bloomfield, who I think really did wonders for us today, considering the numbers they had to cater for. Also, thanks to you and the folks at the rugby club for sending us off in style this morning, and to Jimmy for leading the way, and John for coming along behind us and picking up after us. Thanks a million.